could show with coins. I couldn't show every single way with coins because I don't have enough coins. But let's just ignore that and then we move on to this. 25 cents plus 25 cents equals 50 cents. Or quarter plus quarter equals 50 cents or half a dollar. 50 cents is called a half dollar. That's why I said that. 25 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 also equals 50 cents. Or quarter plus dime plus nickel equals half a dollar. This is another way. Quarter plus dime plus nickel plus nickel plus nickel equals half a dollar. Or 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 50 cents. That works too. 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 50 cents. Or quarter plus all of these numbers can give us the key to multiplication. So I can show this. 25 based down the equal same thing of each of these questions, only in multiplication form. So the reason why I put equal signs on each is because if you didn't know, equal signs mean same as. So 25 plus 25 is the same as 25 multiple 2. 25 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 is the same as 25 plus 10 multiple 2 plus 5. 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is the same as 25 plus 10 plus 3 multiple 5. So 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals to 25 plus 10 plus 3 multiple 5. 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 is plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 25 plus 10 plus 2 times 5 plus 1 multiple 5. 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1 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 is equal to 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 4. That's a lot of 1, so it's not bad to count each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 1 times 10. 25 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 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 equals 25 plus 3 times 5 equal, no, not equal, plus, so we have to count each one, but to make it quicker, we can just count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Plus 10, 1 times 10. Cut. So these are another way to make 10. So 10 plus 10, or 2 times 10 plus 5 multiple 4 plus 1 times 10. The reason why I didn't have to count, because on each pro tip, each one of these is 10. So that means these two are going to be 10 as well. So 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Plus 1 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 equals to 10 plus 5 multiple 6 plus 1 multiple 10. 5 plus 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 1 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 equals, so there are 8 fives. 5 multiple 8 plus 1 times 10. Show ways to make 5 multiplication facts. I don't mean like 5 multiplication facts. I mean multiplication facts for 5. So I'm going to show these each one before I show all of those. So 25 times 2, you're not so sure, but 2 5s are 10. Slide 1 over. 2 2s are 40. Plus 10 equals 50. So this one is correct. 25 plus 10, 50, but we can't because there's multiple. Multiple, it's most important to do multiple first. This one is almost the same as this one, just not exactly. 10 times 2 is 20, plus 5 is 25, plus 25 is 50. 25 plus 10, 35. 2 multiple 5, 10. 35 plus 10, 45. 1 times 5 is 5. 45 plus 5, 50. So this one is correct. 25 plus 10, 35. Plus 5, 40. 1 times 10 is 10. Plus 4, 10 plus 40, that's 50. That's correct. 25 plus 25, 3 times 5 is 15, plus 25, that's 40. 1 times 10 is 10, plus 40 equals 50. So that is correct. 2 times 10 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. Add them together, 40. 1 times 10 is 10. 40 plus 10 is 50. So that one's correct. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 10, that's 40. 1 times 10 is 10. Plus 40, that equals 50. 5 times 8 is, so that is correct. 5 times 8 is 40. 1 times 10 is 10. 40 plus 10 equals 50. So that's correct. So these are multiplication facts for 5. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5, 15. 4 times 5, 20. 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 5, 30. 7 times 5, 35. 8 times 5, 40. 9 times 5, 45. And 10 times 5 is 50. We can multiply all day, but I think we can stop here.